Mama June. Pumpkin needs anger management. Fans beg her to seek help. The TV show Mama June, Family Crisis, showcases the real-life struggles of Shannon's family. The initial seasons featured how she abandoned her kids and was a drug addict. It was evident that the star kids really had a troubled childhood and grew up with several traumatic experiences. Though things might be falling into place for Pumpkin and Alana, they still have some traces of their past in their personalities. Recently, viewers noticed something shocking in the former's behavior and concluded that Lauren really needs anger management therapy now. Is Pumpkin struggling with anger issues? Mama June. Viewers ask Pumpkin to get an anger management therapy. The latest season of Mama June features the after effects of Shannon's drug addiction and her decision to choose a man over her kids. TV season and spoilers reported earlier that the celeb abandoned her children for a while, which led to an estranged relationship. Hence, it seems that Pumpkin hasn't been able to overcome that phase and still has anger and rage regarding the same. Recently, a Reddit thread pointed out instances that made it evident that Lauren might have some anger issues. The Reddit thread highlighted how Pumpkin had been fighting her mom June. The user believed that watching her arguing with Shannon was like witnessing the same person clashing with themselves. The OP felt that the star kid surely has some traits of her mother. The thread also discussed how Lauren usually doesn't even consult Alana peacefully like a responsible adult. Hence, it seems that she was filled with some wicked anger. Several users agreed to the thread and believed Pumpkin needed to manage her rage. A user suggested that the star might need trauma therapy more than anger management. Another added that having boundaries with toxic people is something that Pumpkin should try. Mama June. Several fans come to Pumpkin's rescue. Many fans feel Pumpkin needs anger management now, but it seems that there are still viewers who support her and can relate to her. Some Reddit users agreed that Lauren had some rage in her, but there must surely be a reason behind it. TV season and spoilers reports that they pointed out that her anger was justified because she behaved like a person whose mother chose drugs and men above her. Someone even explained that Lauren was just spitting venom at Mama June, who had wronged all her children. A user clarified that Pumpkin wasn't angry. Perhaps she just had a traumatic childhood with a series of haunting memories, and she couldn't cope. Hence, many viewers stated that the star kid was deeply hurt and was unable to move on from the daunting experience. Apparently, Lauren was a teen mom and had to face a lot at a very young age. As per the current scenario, she has custody of Alana and is working hard to make ends meet in supporting her family. So fans believe that it would be beneficial for Pumpkin to go for therapy or at least seek professional help for her issues. Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. Lauren Pumpkin Aferd has long been the strong, no-nonsense backbone of the Shannon family, known for her sharp tongue, protective instincts, and fierce love for her younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. But now, fans are growing increasingly concerned that the very qualities that made her a family hero may be spiraling into something much darker. After several recent explosive moments captured on camera and online, a growing chorus of viewers is begging Pumpkin to seek professional help, with many pointing towards signs of unprocessed trauma, emotional burnout, and even potential anger issues that could be taking a toll not just on her, but on those around her. The shift didn't happen all at once. For years, fans have watched as Pumpkin carried the weight of a broken family, taking legal guardianship of her sister while raising 4 children of her own and managing the fallout of her mother, Mama June's addiction, legal trouble, and abandonment. At first, her strong reactions were seen as justified, a young woman standing up for her siblings and protecting what was left of their family. But over time, those outbursts have grown more intense, more frequent, and, according to some viewers, more concerning. In recent episodes of Mama June, Family Crisis, fans watched in stunned silence as Pumpkin erupted in arguments, slammed doors, screamed at loved ones, and broke down in tears, sometimes in the same breath. At one point, her frustration boiled over during a family meeting, and she stormed out of the room mid-conversation, leaving producers and family members unsure whether she'd even return to filming. Her words were sharp, her tone full of rage and exhaustion. And for many viewers, it was a gut-wrenching cry for help disguised as defiance. What once read as strength now looks like something else entirely. A woman pushed to the edge, unraveling under the pressure of being everything to everyone. Fans flooded social media with mixed reactions. Some defended Pumpkin, reminding others of all she's endured. Others were less forgiving, insisting that the young mother's growing temper isn't just emotional, it's potentially harmful, especially to her children. She's clearly not okay. You can see it in her eyes. She's angry, she's overwhelmed, and she doesn't trust anyone. One fan wrote on a popular discussion forum, "I love her, but she needs therapy. Not just for herself, but for her kids too." Another added, "Pumpkin has done so much for her family, but at what cost? She's carrying around so much hurt, and now it's spilling over." Indeed, the burden Pumpkin has shouldered is immense. After stepping up to raise Alana when Mama June disappeared into addiction, Pumpkin became a mother of 5 overnight, 4 of her own and her teenage sister. She's tried to maintain a marriage, support a household, film a reality show, and be a constant anchor while the world watched her every move. But behind her tough exterior, those closest to her say she's struggling more than she lets on. She's worn out. A close family friend reportedly said, "She doesn't sleep much, she doesn't take time for herself, and she's always thinking 10 steps ahead to make sure the kids are okay." That kind of pressure builds up over time, and it's starting to show. The emotional toll has been magnified by the ongoing tensions with Mama June. While June claims she's trying to reconnect with her daughters, her unpredictable behavior continues to cause stress within the family, something Pumpkin is no longer willing to quietly tolerate. Her relationship with her husband, Josh Eford, has also seen signs of strain. While Josh has stood by her through the highs and lows, insiders say the constant stress is starting to affect their dynamic. "It's hard to have a normal marriage when you're both running on fumes," the source added. They love each other, but they're both tired, and sometimes that frustration turns into fights. The worry among fans reached a fever pitch after a now viral scene in which Pumpkin was seen yelling at Alana over a disagreement about school and social media. Though Alana has often spoken about how much she loves and appreciates her sister, the moment felt raw and uncomfortable, with Pumpkin's voice cracking as she screamed, "I'm doing my best, but I can't do it all anymore." It was a powerful and heartbreaking moment that revealed just how close to the edge she really is. Mental health professionals watching the show have also weighed in. Some have suggested that Pumpkin may be suffering from caregiver burnout, a condition that affects those who take on significant emotional and physical responsibility for others, often at the expense of their own well-being. Signs of caregiver burnout include irritability, mood swings, emotional detachment, and physical fatigue, all of which Pumpkin has displayed. Others believe that unresolved trauma from her childhood and strained relationship with Mama June may be surfacing in destructive ways. Pumpkin never had a chance to heal. One therapist wrote in an analysis shared widely by fans. She went from being a teenager dealing with her mother's addiction to becoming a full-time parent. She's never had space to process what happened to her. That anger is a symptom of pain, not hate. Now, many fans are calling for producers to intervene. "It's not entertainment anymore. It's painful to watch," wrote one viewer. The network has a responsibility to provide these cast members with the support they need. Some are even suggesting that the show take a break to give the family a chance to reset, heal, and focus on their mental health without cameras rolling. To date, Pumpkin hasn't publicly responded to the growing concern about her emotional well-being. Her social media remains relatively quiet, aside from family photos and lighthearted updates. But fans say the signs are all there. Behind the smiles, behind the filters, is a young mother trying desperately to hold it together. Mama June herself has made vague references to Pumpkin's emotional state during interviews, but has stopped short of addressing it directly. "She's always been strong," June said in a recent live stream. "But strong people need help too. I hope she knows I love her." Whether those words bring any comfort to Pumpkin remains to be seen, especially after years of mistrust, abandonment, and disappointment. Meanwhile, Pumpkin's sisters have started to show their own signs of concern. Jessica, the more private member of the family, recently posted a message about mental health awareness, urging her followers to check in on their strong friends. Fans believe it was a subtle nod to what Pumpkin is going through.